Welcome back to the channel. Today let's try understanding a concept called self-join. So self-join is essentially where you're going to join the table on itself. Why is it used? Let's try solving this problem here. So the problem says consider having been given the list of all male members of two families, segregate them into grandfathers, fathers and their sons. Given below is a sample set of data. Table name, family table. So we have three columns, that one is the ID, the other is the name, and the last one is the father ID. So this essentially means that here if you see ID 1 for William and father ID for Albert is 1, William is a father of Albert, and similarly ID of Albert is 6 and father ID of Matthew and Benjamin is 6. Therefore these two people are sons of Albert and grandsons of William. Note another variation of the same problem can be asked where the mapping could be senior manager, manager and individual contributor, but the logic and concept remain the same. So this question was asked at a business analytics interview at Swiggy. So let's try solving this problem. So yeah, so I already have the data here present. I have added more data to make it more clearer. So let me run this, and we have everything here on the right. So ID, name, father ID. So self join here is where you're going to join the same table on itself. So therefore you'll have to make a copy of the same table to join on itself. So I'll name this table as A or grandfather. So now this table is named grandfather, and another copy of this table, let's name it father. Left join family table father on grandfather dot ID equals father dot father ID. So do we have to use left join or do we have to use inner join? Let's try both of them and see what result it gives. So yes, so on the left is, I'll make it clearer, grandfather dot name comma father dot name. So we have all the names of grandfathers and all the names of their sons, but if you go down we do not have a value for few of them. So this essentially means they do not have a son, and therefore they are not grandfathers of the fathers. So if we try having an inner join, so it's going to give us only those outputs where there's a father and a son, and this could be a grandfather and a father or father and a son. So let's rejoin it with another copy of the table. Join family table son on father dot ID equals son dot father ID. So yes, we haven't called it out. Son dot name, and yeah, so we have the grandfather here, the father here and the son here. Let me give it an alias, grandfathers, fathers, sons. The as keyword is not necessary, but let me just give it to you. Yeah, grandfathers, fathers, sons, they don't simply by line, but let's check it out. Let me just order them to easily check it out. Order by 1, 2, 3 is essentially going to order first by grandfathers, ascending order of alphabet, and then fathers and then sons. So it is Edward, Brian and James Cameron. So Edward is the grandfather, Brian is the father, James Cameron is the son. So let's check it out here. So So we have Edward here as ID 5. So if we move through here, it says Thomas is the son of Edward. So yes, Thomas is the son of Edward. And moving down, Brian is the son of Edward. So Brian is the son of Edward. And so Thomas's son here would be one who has a father ID 10. So if we check here, it's Kevin. So we do have Kevin, and we should have Daniel. We do have Daniel, and Brian's son should be one with father ID 15. So therefore we have James Cameron here with father ID 15, and therefore it's matched. So we do have inner join because we did not have any null values. So we eliminated all the null values, and therefore all these names will fall into place. Say for example, we have another question which we did show. Another variation of the same problem can be the senior manager, and individual contributor, and I can just rename them as this could be the employee table, this could be ID name, and this could be the manager ID, and this is how you change it. You just write this as senior manager and IC. So that's how it works, and we'll have the senior manager, and individual contributor of the company. And this is how the self-join concept works, where you're going to join the same table on itself by giving it an alias. So you make a copy and join it on itself. And if you have any other questions, you can put it down in the comments. Thank you.